So I'm exploring area I haven't explored yet. I just hauled a like decent sized table. Uh, well, it's like not. It's more so heavy than it is big, but it's got a decent length and whatnot. It's pretty low to the ground, so I can use it. Oh wow, this is really cool. Like I haven't seen none of this area before that I'm in. Like there's a path there. I wonder if all those. You probably can't see all those little bugs. I wonder if they're like mosquitoes. But the bridge here looks kind of fucked up. Wow, yeah, parts of it definitely fucked up. This is fine by me. Um, I don't know. I'm just doing a video just because I don't even really have anything really to talk about other than being out here exploring. That looks fun. Here's some traffic up ahead, so I'm probably not too far from the road. Like I'm never too far from the road. I'm partly trying to assess like how often this area is traveled. I've been sneezing nonstop, so I'm doing that somewhat. I stopped sneezing for a little while. That's probably why I was like, oh, should do a video. I don't know, just it's probably more interesting this way. I mean, I'm not really in this area, so I watched some videos on ADHD from this doctor, and he had a really good take on it. And how it applied to me is sometimes I have a hard time figuring out, like he's like saying how it's like it's a time thing. Like you can't really process stuff until it's like immediately in your face, last minute, and that's kind of true for me. I'm gonna switch it back to me just because I look like I'm coming up on some buildings maybe. Yeah, I see a fence. It's kind of creeping up here. See what I can see. Oh, this looks cool. I mean, it looks cool because it's like, boarded up windows is always a good sign for someone like myself. Oh, hell yeah. Because those are places of freedom to me. Neat, nice little gap in the fence and everything. And then I try to see like it's being mowed or whatnot, or how often. Cool. I'm pretty sure I scouted out this area too on the map. So I think I know exactly what building it was. Now I was suspecting it was long abandoned. I should just not right. Ugh. I'm getting bit the hell up too on mosquitoes, though they're not that bad compared to what they usually are. Well, not what they're usually are, but what they are in a couple months. They're gonna be much, much worse. And I see tracks, animals. That's good. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is really cool. sort of have enough experience in like abandoned buildings that I can kind of tell by the smell that they're like really there's like a lot of mold or whatnot, or a lot of like infrastructure getting wet and kind of rotting away. You can tell by the smell, even with my nose sort of messed up. Wow, this place looks really fucking cool. Like, I'll do more abandoned building videos in the future, for sure. But I don't want to give away too much right now of whereabouts I am. And there's a car. So I will go the other way. I don't need no fucking busybodies. But yeah, looks like there's a few structures. Some other structure here. I don't know what it is. Could this be like an embankment of some sort? I'll definitely do a video of this place at some point. I just need to get the rest of my stuff out, and like I said with the EDH thing, and even with meds, it's still tough sometimes because I'm doing like really fucking complicated shit. It's not like, oh, I'm just gonna go explore this building, or I'm just gonna go camping. It's like, no, I'm like relocating all my shit, and you know, like a lot of homeless people, they just rely on the shelters, and they just have like the one backpack. Like, I want to keep some standard of living. Like the very few things I have, I want to definitely keep, and a lot of it, some of it's like, well, a lot of it's really like redundancy too, because I don't know if half my shit's just gonna end up disappeared or fucked up or destroyed for no fucking reason. So I want to have extra shit. Or what about my winter clothes? I gotta store those somewhere, and if they get wet, like I need to like wash them. I need extra shit to have. So when I was in Toronto, oh, this area is really nice. I love these plants like right here. Like, look how big that leaf is. Yeah, gross. When I was in Toronto, there was an area that me and my friend, we sort of colonized, and I would drag like big ass pallets back, and we fortified it up. Of course, when when October came, all this greenery, it just returns to sticks, and people can see right through. So it was like good and well, like no one could see where we were when we set it up in the summer. We set up our tent initially, which tents fucking suck, but it worked. And over time I was able to upgrade it with pallets around it and put up like some dirt too. In winter time we used some snow to help insulate it more. I built like a whole separate like latrine area because, or the shitter in plain terms. Stop it and take a note. Listen. Yes, because like in the summer you could just go over to the hole, go dig a hole and shit. In the winter, you don't want to be like waking up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I gotta take a shit, and then it's like you gotta wade through the snow, and it's probably snow. It's like you get hit with snow. Like fuck all that. So I built like a actual like a latrine out of pallets. It's actually very important, even though it sounds like, oh shit, there's a deer. And I don't know if my camera's shitty. Wow, that was like really close too. Yeah, the one thing with the ADHD things you're saying is like you need the environment, like a good environment around you. Being inside a house is like a really bad environment for me. It reminds me of like the story of this person that was, I forgot, it was like one of those like really dark sort of stories thing. I think he died or committed suicide or something, but he wanted to be homeless, and so like the doctors were like, well, you're mentally ill, you want to be homeless. And yeah, there's birds and shit. Like my morale is like way up being out here. But it's hard to process because there's so much that goes into it. This is really cool. Like how long this grass is. I try not to like knock over too many of the plants, but not. But yeah, so he got put in. He's like, well, you'd be better off in a mental hospital. Like, here's your fucking straight white jacket. Like, this will make you feel better. It reminds me of the song Sanitarium. And it's like, how's it go? I don't know. It's just one of the lines that "kill" is such a friendly word. Is I mean, it's really fucked up to say, but that's what comes first mind. But the second one I'm trying to remember is something about like lock him down. He's getting better, can't you tell? Yeah, so that song by Metallica, Sanitarium. I'd much rather be out here than in a sanitarium. And anyone that tries to put me in one, I'm gonna fucking try to like we're gonna fight, and I'm gonna fight to the death. And I don't give a fuck. I don't really have a lot to lose, except being out here and my skills and whatnot. But I guess it's a bit of a rant that I just know that society wants to fuck me over. So, because I think society's ass backwards. I think Ted Kaczynski was very much right in his writings, his manifesto, which they call it. I'm going to say it's called Technological Society in its Future is what it's really called. And people got other names for it. If you'll excuse me. Sorry about that. I smeared my makeup too. Yeah, it's really nice out. I was really like smoked from like moving that table too, like, because I'm trying to get into like areas that people really aren't going to want to go. So this easy walking is like, nah, I'm not going to set up along that. Looks like I got about a minute left. So I'm looking forward to getting back and eating some food, and then I'll be out of food until tomorrow. That's fine. I'm used to it. And I still got a lot of stuff to move, but I'm almost thinking like maybe I should, I don't know, like I'm trying to move it so like my best stuff is, I move that last, like the stuff that I want to have on me, like my actual bug out bag, so to speak. Like I want that on me at all times. So I'm not going to have it on me while I'm trying to move a bunch of other shit out. So I guess I'll upload this and make another video when I get back, maybe. This has been actually a nice one, so whoever the one or two people